I am hungover. Not in the way that you think. I am hung in the over position. Families, friends, everyone argues over issues on a daily basis. Who's going to do the dishes? Who's going to take out the trash? And yes, as funny as it sounds, the toilet paper. We have, at all one point or another, faced an issue with toilet paper. Whether you are the one that is OCD and demands the toilet paper to be hung in the over position, or the one that ends up grabbing it and yanking it and it all winds up on the floor and you got to wind it all back up. Or even the one that's in the public restroom and for some odd reason, the toilet paper never seems to want to come out of these machines. Maybe because it wasn't hanging out the machine correctly to begin with. Whatever the situation that you've been in, we've all been there at some point or another. I feel that I'm qualified to talk to you about this because I have owned my own house cleaning service for many years. And no matter if it's a business or a personal home, for some odd reason, they always ask me this question. The purpose of my speech is to persuade my audience that the correct position of a roll of bathroom tissue is in the over position. The correct placement of the roll of bathroom tissue is an argument that has been around for decades. The great toilet paper debate. Is it over or is it under? Placing it in the over position is the most economical, the most sanitary, and the most presentable. The placement of the toilet paper roll in the over position is the most economical for several reasons. The first thing to remember is that toilet paper, according to MNN.com, was invented by Seth Wheeler, and his original patent that was filed on June 8, 1891, clearly has the toilet paper in the over position. In addition, Mr. Wheeler also invented the perforated sheets in order for the toilet paper to be more user-friendly and more economical. This allows the consumer to tear off sheets as they need them, whether they need just one or a whole handful. It is also more economical in the over position by allowing the consumer to have more control over the, so to speak, one-handed tear, as stated in currentconfig.com. It's a tear that relies on a quick, forceful motion directed either way, from you or towards you. They also state that the roll itself, and yes, there is a science behind this, it has a natural curve in the over position that allows the roll to stand fast after these quick, sudden, one-handed tears. But the underhung method creates a tendency in the roll. And the results from that is the roll unwinding too fast, and you wind up with a big glob of toilet paper hanging down on the floor. Another reason for it to be more economical, according to goodhousekeeping.com, is because it's just simply easier to see. So there's less waste. If you can see it when you grab it, then you're only pulling out what you need. If you have to reach behind it to find it and pull, then you're going to yank, and then, of course, more is going to come out. Not only is the over position more economical, it is also a lot more sanitary. Hanging in the under position, especially when it comes to like those really big jumbo rolls, the toilet paper, and this would be the exposed sides of the toilet paper, may come in contact with your wall, which could contain even more germs than you would even want to imagine. And then with every turn, that toilet paper, the exposed area, would possibly be coming in contact with these germs. Okay, or take into account the one-handed tear once again. The end result in the under position would wind up with a big pile of toilet paper on the floor. Once again, very germy. With the economical and the sanitary benefits being said about the overposition, Houzz.com states that the overposition has many different viewpoints on this being more presentable. Say if you buy the toilet paper that's got the little pretty designs on it. I personally don't do it. I don't need designer toilet paper. But if you are that type of person that needs toilet paper with designs, the only way that you're really going to be able to see it, or even your guests to see it, is if it's hung in the overposition. That allows the design to be seen as it's unrolling. Another reason is etiquette. Houzz.com also states that it's taught in some prep schools that the overposition is the correct position. According to Houzz.com also, hotels hang it in the overposition. That way they can neatly fold the tip. This ensures, as a guest of a hotel, that someone has been in that restroom. Now, whether or not they cleaned it or not, that might be a totally different story, but they at least redid the toilet paper. So it must be correct. In conclusion, the purpose of my speech was to persuade my audience that the correct position of a roll of bathroom tissue is in the overposition. I have explained several reasons. Toilet paper in the overposition is the most economical, the most sanitary, and the most presentable. Again, I feel like I am qualified to talk to you about this because I have owned my own cleaning service for many years, and I am encountered with this question on a continual basis. As I stated earlier, we have all, at one point or another, faced some issue with toilet paper. As crazy as it sounds, and as great as an invention it is, we have all been there at some point or another. For whatever the reason or the way that you choose to hang your toilet paper, whether it be to save money, to be a little safer, to be more presentable, the over is the correct position. As stated in an article on mentalfloss.com, so shall it is drawn, so shall it be hung. Thank you.